Welcome back to my current playthrough to episode 2 with Count Law of Rana. So in this episode I'm looking to start off to see if we can start building up our holdings in the county and build up my army as well as the champions. I also need to had looked into the situation with Jadwigger from the mistake I made from last episode, where I had not made the marriage matrilineal. In checking today, before recording, I have found that her husband is not of any dynasty, so the dynasty does continue with her, so that I don't have any need to disinherit her, though it would be beneficial if I do have a son, I do think, maybe. But if I don't get a son this episode, the player heirship will go through to Jadwigger, which is great, and the Dane Dynasty will continue. The overarching goal I've set after doing some research from this last episode, I did find out that this particular area and the Poblian Slavs were integrated through various means mostly from the Holy Roman Empire, Poland and also Denmark, through various mercenary work and just being conquered sometimes by them. So I didn't really go into much detail in the research, but it was quite interesting. So one of the overarching goals is to see if we can fend off and help fend off whilst being a count, whilst we're trying to rise up through the ranks and end up potentially being our own king in a future lifetime. Would be to see if we can become the King of Pomerania, which Velatia lies in the jaw of it, so we have that area already in there, and also see if we can fend off invasions from Denmark and Poland and the Holy Roman Empire, and see if we can actually make a little difference in history, see if it plays out differently from what history did. So here we go, so off with playing the game. And I've got everything there set up. I do have a few things to look into, so we'll do that as we play. So here we go, and off we go into January of 1070 AD. And nothing much is happening. I was going to take this opportunity here. Pause, let's have a look. Ooh, what's happened here? My son-in-law, Buzzwaj, I'm very sorry if I pronounce that badly, has died. That's my spouse's heir, who has died from his wounds. There's another alliance we can see. Let's just make sure we don't make a mistake of marrying off her into a dynasty. I know she does have a daughter who is very young, so let's get that sorted out. I also do need to first off look at my main characters, lifestyle, that's it. There we go. So he has 1 point to spend. What should I spend that on? Natural Dread or Stalwart Leader? Increasing Prowess or Sappers? Let's go with Serve the Crown. Control Growth, that's beneficial. That's that one sorted out. And next, let's go to Jadwigger Let's find her a new husband. And thought relevance. Let's go. Prestige game. Right, we want them to be healthy. And let's have a look. Let's see who's got some prowess. Because I do know don't have much. Oh, we need one more champion. So, your Zats. They're not going to be a champion at all. In any sense of the word, that's not going to be good because I don't want them to die at all. Because if you caught a physician, is it call now? Nope. Martin. He's got a good trait there. He's already a champion. He's my steward. Ludwig is my chancellor and champion. I don't have much options here. It's all going to my courtiers. Yes, so as we don't have much an option, I'm not going to marry her off again yet. What I could do is sort out the other issue that I checked before starting recording, is of getting champions, as I only have 4. As we can see here, we need to get some more champions. So I'm just going to make the decision to invite champions. And I'm going to send out the herald. And let's see if we can get some champions in. So I still do want to look at my economy and my holdings. So let's just have a look at that whilst we're waiting for some champions to come through. It's going to pause the game so I don't get bombarded by other decisions whilst we're sorting that out. So just going to realm and domain and go to Arcana Castle. And go to holdings. Let's see, can we get farms and fields? We need 165 gold, and that'll be built in 2 years. So we are 111 gold coins missing for this, and it's definitely going to be beneficial for us to get that. Or we could go upgrade the pastoral lands to homesteads, which would be 247 gold pieces. So we'll go for farms and fields. That's going to take a while to do. So I'm just going to play again. And whilst that's happening, oh, something happened. Let's just check. And this is why it's not great to have Zet. Zet in this is my religious leader, and he's not a great leader, and we have been caught preaching unorthodox doctrine. I have, so that's lowered our piety by 50. So that's not good. And Ludwig, a new Ludwig, who with a prowess of 21. Wow. Can we arrange marriage with you? Yes. Very good. So we don't have to pay you to become our pay you to become one of our champions. We can just marry you, I hope. Yep, you are not of any dynasty, so select. And marry you to him. We lose 100 prestige in this. Let's just make sure it is matrimonial. There we go. Children of this marriage will be born into House Liraka. Chance of children, medium. There we go. Make sure that happens in case he does end up starting his dynasty of his own, but I doubt that. And send the proposal. And there we go. Hopefully we have a new champion. To the serene Prislaw, I gladly accept your marriage proposal. I will graciously take the hand of your daughter and heir Jadwiga in holy matrimony. May we find strength and support in your union. Excellent. There we go. That's that one sorted out. And now we're into July of 1070. And yeah. Ooh. Zygmunt has finished the increased control task in Varna. That's good. Let's see what we can get him doing. That's not much. I'm just going to train the commanders a little. No, actually just organise army. Let's see if we can get someone. Support schemes. Yes, we're still low on points with Zvats. Svats of who's called Bowden. So I'm gonna get him straight to our side. And starting the scheme with him. And let's see how that continues. Our men is increasing as well, I just noticed, and Countess Svetlana is pregnant. I do believe that will be our 5th child together. Well, the 2nd child of Svetlana, I believe. My 5th child, through the 2 marriages I've had. Ooh! A mercy for the mercenaries. The bustling of an inn, a fine cider, a calm evening after a long day of training. My tankard is knocked out of my hand by a mercenary reeling from a blow, and all hope of relaxation drains away in the floor along with my cider. Please, my lord, the innkeeper begs. Drossack's thugs have been drinking me dry, without paying, for days, and their fighting is scaring the staff and guests. The options are, I will pay for your drinks if you leave at once, or soldiers throw them out. So the first option, I lose 75 gold pieces. That's not what I really want to do. Or County of Varna gains expunged bandits for 10 years. What's that actually mean? Let's bring up the tool set properly. Let's have a look. So popular opinion by 20. If I go with this one, generosity to mercenaries gives me mercenary higher cost at minus 10%. Wow. If I had more economy, that would make more sense. But I'm really able to be able to get that. I can afford it, but I don't want to be in debt because that gives me negatives with relationships. So I'm just going to go soldiers, throw them out. There we go, so we got another champion who has arrived as our guest. And I'm just going to go through the military screen and check my champions. Okay, so having Jedwagger married to Ludwig didn't go as planned, giving me a new champion. So I'm just going to go to the champion screen. So we could recruit him. He's got a level of 14, which is going to be beneficial, so let's do that. Let's have a look. Pay 55 gold. I'm gonna have to hold off, I think. At least we've got someone in there. I don't know. I don't really want to spend too much. Oh no. Mismanaged population. County of Varna gains mismanaged population for 5 years. This gives me a negative 40 popular opinion. Great, that's great. Great, thank you, steward. Thank you, steward. Who's my steward? Can I kill him? No, don't want to kill him. Martin. So, Martin, it's okay, points-wise. Let's see if we can just bring in taxes for a change. Let's go to collect taxes, bring in extra taxes, and he has a bit of a bonus chance of getting extra taxes and no negative potential effects coming up. So let's bring in some more money. There we go, so we've got a new champion who's arrived. We've got some deserters. I am leading a patrol when we spot a group of figures emerging from the darkness of night. Hooded cloaks obscure their faces, but by one's ungainly gait, I recognize Cornell, my champion. My lord, whispers one of my men, they are deserting. What should we do? Cornell! Cornell! That's my physician! So apprehend them immediately. I might gain martial lifestyle perk of martial challenge against Cornell. Possible outcomes: 89% chance we catch the deserters, and 10% chance of deserters escape. Where's this one missing 1% chance? Or we let them go. Cornell gains 40 opinion of me for 10 years. I spared their life and gain a weak hook on them. Cornell leaves my court and regain 25 martial lifestyle experience. Apprehend them. Apprehend them. I finally got a reason to arrest Cornell legally. So the deserters, after a short scuffle, the deserting soldiers are apprehended. Every soldier present, both loyal and not, know that punishment for this betrayal can be harsh. The air is thick with anticipation and fear. My lord, Cornell, meets my gaze with tired eyes. They are only children. We just want to go home. So the first option we have is the price for betrayal must be paid. Execute them all. I gain 24 dread, 1 martial lifestyle perk unlocked, and overwork soldiers for 5 years, and Cornell is killed. Or you'll be scrubbing the latrines for months. 80% chance to gain 1 martial lifestyle perk, and 20% chance the stink of the latrines does little for the soldiers' morale. Or let me tell you a story about discipline and honour. This is a diplomacy challenge. 73% chance you gain a 1 martial lifestyle perk unlock. Or 26% chance, again, where's this missing 1%? 26% chance of nothing you say seems to convince the soldiers of the error of their ways. I'm thinking... I was not too sure. Shall we go with price for betrayal must be betrayed? Or you'll be scrubbing the latrines? I think we've already got lots of dread already, so let's go with scrub the latrines. The deserters. After months down in the filth, the deserters fall back in line the first chance they get. Observing the reactions of both the punished deserters as well as that of other soldiers, scared to face a similar punishment, I have come to understand the troops better. Finally, the whole ordeal is over and I gain a lifestyle perk. Let's get to that lifestyle. So, let's go. Let's see what has some benefit to us overall. And strict organisation. I don't really know. I've not really got that far into all these perks most often yet. Reduces the risk of commanding armies. May challenge rivals to single combat, inflicting stress if you win. Let's go strict organisation. There we go. So I'm gonna see if we change... Oh, we can't change this yet. I think we've got a couple more years to go before we can change our focus, our lifestyle focus, which should be in about a year's time, and we intend 71. Let's press play again. Oh, my daughter! With a tired yet blissful smile, Svetlana presents me with perfect little daughter. Who will you become, my child? And what shall I call you? Radomila Slovaka. Let's choose another name. Zofia. Let's go with Zofia. There we go. May you grow to be strong and wise, my daughter. Let's just check. That is Sophia. There we go. And not much is really happening. Ooh. Cradled by sickness. All babies cry, but with little Sophia, there is no end to the tears. I desperately want my midwife to ease my worries, but her furrowed brow makes everything worse. Your daughter is not gaining weight as she should. We will take good care of her, my lord, but in the end, her life is in Sud's hands. Hush now, Sophia, please don't cry. and she gains the sickly trait. I'm just going to go for all of these, my daughter's traits so far. Let's check. Ooh. Charming Svetlana, who's named after my second wife. The first daughter of my second wife. Who's very charming. That'll be good. And Isabella is also charming. And Berta, she is impatient, temperate, paranoid and charming. I don't like paranoid. I'm glad we got, what was her traits? Thrifty clerk, honest, and lustful, and gluttonous. Okay. That might prove interesting when we're playing as her, if we do play as her. And she's also got a daughter, Vetlava, who doesn't have any traits yet. So just going to press play again and see what happens whilst we wait for the next encounter, whilst we're trying to get some money in. And our daughter Berta comes of age. I am proud to see my daughter no longer as a child, but as an adult, with sufficient tutelage. Even a child that has displayed little natural inclination towards diplomatic influence, such as Berta, can come to truly understand it. With an excellent grasp of all manners of etiquette, an understanding of all kinds of entertainment, and the eloquence to go with it, she will have little trouble navigating a life at court. And she's gained the trait of charismatic negotiator. Very nice. So that's just to remind you of something as well. But I'm just going to check the hints to see what they've come up with. So I'm expecting it might come up in the hints. So we've still got a few champions. We're not on Dorse. There we go, that's it. So Isabella does not have a guardian. And I'm going to see who we can get to teach her some good skills. Probably someone who's good at diplomacy. Let's go with Cornell. Send the proposal. Okay, and other one there I wanted to look at, which came up with Berta. So this is for alliances we're looking for. So we want alliance power. And if we go with Duke Caspar of Leticia, I would bring a lot of men there. So, does that work? That would be marrying her off to Duke Caspar's dynasty. And yes, we do want this marriage. We will get a big ally there. And all that, be able to compete against my lords? Yes, it will. But there is always the chance that he won't join us in a war. But that means we could start looking at doing some schemes. So, there we go, he's at peace. Let's have a look at these plan schemes I have in my head. But before we do, let's jump to lifestyle. And it's increased the dread gain to hard war, siege prowess against revolts, and faction military power threshold for vassals at 20 by 20 points, hard rule. And can we change the focus yet? No. So here we go. So what I do want to do, so I want to find some secrets. Let's go a little back. See if we can find any secrets there from you. And I'm going to go to you. And go to my liege. I don't feel safe declaring war that way so far, that quickly. Claim liege title. Modify start claimant faction or start independence faction. Start claimant faction. Pick claimant to that's not what I was looking for. Or claim the liege title of myself. So if you control the majority, 51% of the counties that are de jure off to one of your liege titles, you can spend prestige to get an unpressed claim on it. Let's go with this. Nope, we can't do that yet. So that leaves me to getting 50%. So we need to look at Sipania or Kisania. So that will mean we want you to fabricate claims. I don't want to fabricate claims yet, as that costs money, and we want to just increase our funds, as we have very little funds, because that's a little bit more important at the moment. Just a little more. Ooh, we're into winter now. Normal winter. Kissing and Sisipania are getting normal winters. Ooh, and that's getting a harsh winter. That's a mild winter. And our wife is pregnant yet again. So this will be my 6th child if it is born successfully. And just waiting. Oh, here we go. As I just say, it was just waiting. We get an encounter, the way of the sword. The endless clash of metal on metal. The chafing of armour. The sting of sweat. It is a dance that is as familiar as it is exhausting. To heft my sword, attack, dodge, defend, and repeat. Maybe it would do me good to practice my skills with another weapon. The options are, me and my trusted sword will not part, and I gain the respected expert. Or, let's end the monotony, hand me another weapon. Oh, this possible outcomes looks interesting to me. Very beneficial. Or I get wounded. So I have a 70% chance of gaining 75 prestige and 100 points of martial lifestyle. Or the 30% chance I stumble and injure myself and I wound and gain only 50 martial lifestyle experience. Let's go with this option. Let's see which pair I get wounded. No, we don't want to get wounded. So let's 1072 now. I think I should be able to select another lifestyle focus, and I do. And which focus shall I go into? Let's go with learning lifestyle. Let's go with theology. That's a good one. Helps negate the piety we might be losing. So let's go with that one. That can't be changed for 5 years. There we go. And new focus for the next 5 years of Prislaw's life. And I've just seen the injury that he's gained. He's very black-eyed, and that's a nasty scar on his face. That's a very nasty scar on his face. And my Zet's done it again. Let's see if we can find another one. There's another one. Replace. Is there any further better? Oh, there's no better options. Oh, we're gaining some sway on him. That's better than what we had before. Oh, we have a new heir. What's in a name? With the babe cradled in her arms, Countess Svetlana looks at me, her face a picture of serenity. Husband dearest, let us name him Prislaw after you. And if we name him Prislaw, my wife gains 15 opinion. Or let's name him something else. So let's have a look. What other names we can name him? Aaron. There we go. Aaron will be my heir. So Jan Wigger is no longer my heir. And the next encounter involves one of my daughters, Sophia, who is sickly, outliving a child. I had so many hopes for you, my sweetest child. All the things you would learn, experience and do. There were so many possibilities, a whole life to live. Maybe you would have had children of your own one day, but now none of those things will ever come to be. Rest in peace, little Sophia. That has given me some stress, so I think I need to sort out this stress a little bit. 34 points of stress. I might not need to. I'm trying to concentrate on this economy, improving my holdings. So let's risk it and try to get more gold. And the next encounter, to the serene Prislaw. Despite our best efforts, my agents have yet to uncover any secrets. At Count Budivoj's court, I do not believe we will ever find anything either. There is less going on here than a graveyard at noon. So let's disrupt secrets, let's disrupt schemes, anything of those happening towards me. Just looking now. So, how old am I now? 43. So that's going to take a while for my son to become of age. Talking about son becoming of age, I'm going to see if we can get him into education. And is it going to be me? Do I want to educate him myself? No, I don't want to educate him myself. Who's got some good traits? No, I don't want you to educate him. What about you? Ooh, gallant, cautious leader, arrogant, diligent, trusting. Maybe. There are some bad ones. Possibly not you, because you are shy. Is there anyone else that I could choose? Who's Hamburg? Duke Magnus? Whole of body? Astute, wise man, theologian, poet, brave, ambitious. Ooh, what could we say? That's right there, let's go. So offer guardianship. Really? I can offer... ward, that's it. There we go. Didn't want to take guardianship of him. I wanted him to take wardship of my son. There we go. And who of him? Yes. The Prince Bishop. There we go. Send proposal. Don't want to convert culture, and don't want to convert faith. There we go. Send that proposal off now. There we are. So I have just seen how much time has passed whilst recording this video. So I'm going to have to call the end of the video now. We're getting closer to get the farms and fields that we want, which will help build our base up. So, and that'll be proving, hopefully we'll be able to get that set up in the next episode and manage to get a son as well. Cool. What was his name? Aaron, that's it. Yes, Aaron. Player heir and son who's been born. And our other goals we still need to aim for is building up our army and building up our champions for any challenges so that we can face off and protect the Bolivian Slavs from Denmark, the Holy Roman Empire and Poland. Thank you all for watching. Please like and subscribe and share.